big tree out of the way. Apologize about being out of breath, but first thing, was able to get the yard mowed. We had more grass than anticipated for being in the middle of the woods. Secondly, this old Massey, is a beast. These were some of the trees that were pushed over on the side to clear the property out in the rush job to try to get the house here, but you know, a lot of stuff's mowed. Looks a lot better. I got a mower off a guy I work with. Real nice guy. An old 7 horsepower Craftsman. I don't know how old it is, what year it was made, but the serial number is making it difficult to find parts. Luckily, a lot of stuff's interchangeable, so I was able to get it going. Get a lot of stuff mowed down so I can actually see what we have here. But this one's going to be tricky. I'm going to have to clear some of that out. Right behind the fence to the right of it is where those 2 large trees were. There's another one you can see right there is a big palm tree that was pushed down and shoved off to the side. Over here behind the shed isn't too bad, but there's also, I think, 2 more laying next to each other. There's one here, and I think another one goes back that way. Might be another one in there, but tell you what, that tractor's able to pull them pretty easy too. Hi, Winnie Luna. There's Miss Luna. Sleepy cancer dog. Likes being her baked potato. And there's Winnie, my chubby little pup, who I got to tell you, for a shelter dog, I feel like we got pretty lucky. Luna's fantastic. She is a sweetheart and a half. It's almost as if spending over 6 months in a shelter, being adopted, and then returned again because the person that adopted them didn't know their breed restrictions, their apartment complex. And now she's on fuzzy beds, and we got our big blankets and stuff. So this is the corner I took him out at. This tree here, this was this one that was completely dead. I was worried it would fall onto the fence. But this area, here's the top of the larger gnarly tree that was over there. I had to cut that off because it was wedged between this palm and that tree, and that would have made it difficult to pull out. Well, this is the area that we're in. You can see there's still some larger pieces of the larger tree. But those I can get by hand. And there is where they were both laying on top of each other. So that worked pretty good. And tractor likes to dig if it gets hung up on stuff. But yeah, this was all heavy overgrown. Now it's nice and mowed. We got Winnie up relaxing on the pool. Alright, just a quick update. And that is how things are going right now. Until next time.